Welcome once again. Sai Ram to all of you. I hope you all are well. So, this is our English class, and in our previous session, what we are studying? We were studying notice writing. What we were studying? Notice writing. And today we have to start notice writing. How notice is written. Before that, we will quickly recap what we have studied in our previous video. The rules which we have to follow while making a notice. What are these rules? First one, a notice should always be in a box. Yes, you all know that we have to draw a box and then we have to write a notice. Put the word notice in block letters at the top center. Means we have to write notice in capital letters at the top center where we have drawn the box. Next, we have to write down the name and place of the school or the authority who is issuing the notice. Next, we have to write down the date on which we are writing the notice. Next, we have to give an appropriate heading to a notice. Every notice should have a heading. Okay? Next, we have to clearly mention the target group. What is target group? The notice is for whom? That is called the target group. We have to clearly mention that this notice is for whom. Next, the purpose of writing the notice means why we are writing this notice. Okay, mention all relevant details, like if that is a competition, so that competition on which date, what is the venue, what time, like all these relevant details, important details should be mentioned in the notice. Name and designation of a person issuing the notice means you have to write down the name and designation, who is writing the notice, or the notice is behalf of whom. Okay, children, you all have recall. Now all are having pen and pencil, notebook, all are having. So on a fresh page, write down today's date, notice writing, and a question which I am going to show you. Okay, so children, this is the question. You all have to note down in your notebook. Write down, you are Sohan, Sonal. Boys will write Sohan and girls will write Sonal. All right, you are Sohan or Sonal, the head boy or head girl of BPS school, Haridwar. Draft a notice inviting the students of classes 3rd to 5th for inter-class drawing competition on 20th May 2020. The topic is Go Green. Word limit should not exceed 50 words. Means you have studied that the notice should be written in brief, means short. So there is a word limit. That word limit should not exceed more than 50 words. Understood? Quickly write down the question which is on your screen. You are Sohan or Sonal, the head boy or head girl of BPS Haridwar. BPS is the name of a school, Bombay Public School, let's say. Draft a notice. Draft means write a notice inviting the students of classes 3rd to 5th for inter-class drawing competition on 28th May 2020. The topic is Go Green. After writing the question, you have to draw a box. Yes, children, all have written the question. Now, just quickly see the format of the notice. Yes, children, have you drawn a box? After writing the question, you have to draw a box. Now, quickly see the format. In our previous video, we have studied the format also. First of all, what you have to write? You have to write down the name of the school. What name is given in the question? BPS. Here you have to write BPS Haridwar. Alright. Then you have to note down notice. You have to write down notice in capital letters or block letters. Then you have to write down the date. On which date you are writing the notice. Alright. Then you have to give the heading. Means the notice is relating to what? Here the notice is relating to drawing competition. Now next we will write the notice here. Then name and designation. Boys will write down the name of Sohan and designation head boy. And girls will write down the names of Sonal, designation head girl. Understood? In body of content, you have to give the details. What kind of details? This notice is for which classes? 3rd to 5th. Which students should take part? 3rd to 5th. This competition is related to inter-class drawing competition. This will held on 28th May. And the topic is also given in the question. Yes, the topic is also given in the question. So you also have to write down the topic. You have drawn the box. The box should be neat and clean. With the help of scale, you have to draw the box. Alright? Come on, draw it fast. The question also in neat and clean handwriting. Alright? It will look nice. And whatever you write inside the box, that should also be very nice and beautiful handwriting. I hope you all have written the question now. So first of all, what we have to write? Here, what we have to write? The name of the school. What we have to write? The name of the school. What is the name of the school? Alright, what we have to write? Bombay Public School, Haridwar. Come on, write down. And in the center, you have to write down notice. Come on, write down. At the top center, first of all, you have to write down the name of the school, which is given in the question. BPS, Bombay Public School, Haridwar. And then second, what you have to write? You have to write notice. The word notice in capital letters you have to write. Come on, write down. Write fast. Then children, next you have to write down the date. What is today's date? May 6th, 2020. First of all, you have to write down the name of the school. Then you have to write down notice. Then you have to give the date, on which date the notice is issuing. Then what you have to write? Now heading. What heading you will give? See, again read the question. You are Sohan or Sonal, the head boy or head girl of your school. Draft a notice inviting the students of classes 3rd to 5th for inter-class drawing competition. So you will get the heading from the question itself, drawing competition. Yes, it is an attractive heading. We will write drawing competition. This is our heading of the notice. Write down fast and in a beautiful handwriting. Hey the students, till here you all have done. Now we have to start writing the notice. After this you have to start from the margin line, from here. Write down. This is to inform the students of classes. Which classes? 3rd to 5th. Which classes? 3rd to 5th. This is to inform the students of classes 3rd to 5th, comma, that our school is organizing an inverted commas. What our school is organizing? Inter-class drawing competition. Inverted commas close. First of all, this is to inform the students of classes 3rd to 5th. Classes 3rd to 5th that our school is organizing an inter-class drawing competition on which date? 28 May 2020. The topic is, what is the topic? Go green. Alright. Now, interested students give names to their respective class teachers. So, till here you all have written, right? Then you have to leave a line, then you have to write down the name and designation. Who is writing? See, in question, who is writing? Sohan. Boys will write down the name of Sohan and head boy, and girls will write down the names of Sonal and head girl. So, I am writing both the names, but you will write according to your gender. If you are a girl, you will write Sonal, head girl. If you are a boy, you will write Sohan, head boy. Leave one line and here you have to write down Sohan, head boy. Or if you are a girl, you will write down Sonal, head girl. You only have to write down one name. No need to write both the name. If you are a girl, you will write down the name of a girl and a designation. If you are a boy, you have to write down the name of a boy and with designation. Alright? See children, the notice is also there on the screen. First of all, what you have to write? You have to write down the... What you have to write? You have to write down the name of the school. Then you have to give notice in bold letters. Then you have to write down the date. Then you have to write down the heading. After heading, you have to leave one line and then you have to start writing the notice. Look at the question. You are Sohan or Sonal, the head boy or head girl of your school. Draft a notice inviting the students of classes 3rd to 5th for inter-class drawing competition on 28th May 2020. The topic is Go Green. Alright, this is the question. Now let's see the rules. See, first rule is the notice should be in a box. Yes, we have drawn the box. Second, the notice, the word notice should be written in bold letter. Yes, we have written the word notice in a bold letters. We have to write down the name and place of the authority issuing the notice. Who is issuing the notice? The name of the school which is given in the question. That we have to write down. Bombay Public School. Alright. Then second heading is notice. That should be in capital letters. Then next we have to write down the date, on which date we are issuing the notice. Today's date. Then an appropriate heading. Yes, we have given the heading. Drawing competition. What is the heading of our notice? Drawing competition. This also we have done. Then clearly mention the target group. This is to inform the students of classes 3rd to 5th. What is the target group? The target group is the students of class 3rd to 5th. What is the purpose of writing the notice then? This is to inform the students of classes 3rd to 5th that our school is organizing an inter-class drawing competition. What is the purpose of writing the notice? To inform the students that our school is organizing an inter-class drawing competition. When? Mention the relevant details. When? On 28th May 2020. The topic is Go Green. If the topic is mentioned in the question, then you will write down the name of the topic. The topic is Go Green. Interested students give their names to their respective class teachers. This is also a very important detail, that if you are interested, if the students of class 3rd to 5th are interested in this competition, so they should give their names to their class teachers. All right, who is writing the question, this notice? Sohan, the head boy. Or if you are a girl, you will write down the name of Sonal, the head girl. We used all the rules which is given. According to that only we have drawn the notice, write the notice, written the notice. If anything is left, you will see from the screen, it is there, the notice which we have written, it is there on your screen. Write down from there. Again, I am reading the notice. First of all, you have to write down the name of the school, then the word notice in block letters or capital letters. Then you have to write down the date. Then you have to leave one line and give the appropriate heading. What heading? Drawing competition. This notice is related to drawing competition, so the heading is drawing competition. Now, all the relevant details what we have to mention. What are these? First of all, this notice is for whom? What is the target group? 3rd to students of classes 3rd to 5th. Then this notice is about what? This notice is about inter-class drawing competition. All right. Then it will held on 28th May. Then if topic is given, then you have to write down the topic. If not given, then it is not necessary to write down. The topic is Go Green. Interested students should give names to their class teacher. Means if the student is interested, where he or she give their name to their class teachers. All right, then who is writing the notice on behalf of school? Head boy or head girl. The name of the head boy and head girl is mentioned. So this is to inform the students of classes 3rd to 5th that our school is organizing an inter-class drawing competition on 28th May 2020. The topic is Go Green. Interested students should give names to their respected class teachers. Alright? Now I will give you one homework. You have to do it on your own. Children all have written the notice. Now on the fresh page, write down your homework question. Your homework question is, you are Ajay, Anita, means boys will write down the name of Ajay and girls will write down the name of Anita. You are Ajay, Anita, sports in charge of St. Mary's School, Haridwar. Write a notice for your school notice board informing the students of classes 6 and 7 for the badminton competition on 18th May 2020. Yes, children, write down. You are Ajay, Anita, sports in charge of St. Mary's Schools, Haridwar. You are Ajay, Anita, sports in charge of St. Mary's School, Haridwar. Write a notice for your school notice board inviting the students of classes 6 and 7 for the badminton competition on 18th May. Children, again you have to follow all the rules, recall all the rules and write down and draw the notice according to that rules. All right, I hope you have written the question and start doing the work. Thank you so much.